everyone, IntuitiveEdge here. Welcome once again to my channel. Thanks for joining me. So today I want to take a look at the upcoming Democratic National Convention, and I want to see if Kamala Harris is indeed going to be the nominee. Are they going to pick someone else? If so, who? So I have 5 names. I'm going to shuffle up and I'll be right back and get started. All right, so what I've done is I've laid out 6 names. I left a spot for someone else. So I have 5 names that I've selected, and I pulled 5 cards on each person. So we're going to go through these names and see what the cards have to say. The first name is Kamala Harris. So we had the Chariot. That's a major arcana. So the next card was the Page of Swords. It's kind of a messenger, a little bit of a, that there's a lot of gossip or something that's not quite settled yet. Okay. Then we had this card, the 8 of Cups. That can kind of be having to move on, a little bit of a sad change. Next, we have the 5 of Cups. That's a card of loss and kind of having to deal with like a divorce or a separation. And then the 9 of Cups is kind of a wish, what you wish for, what you hope for. Based on that, with some kind of tenuous cards, I would say that she could be looking at a sad disappointment. Initially with the Chariot, you're running in, you're excited, but then things seem to kind of fall apart with her. So she may not get the ultimate nomination. There may be some changes at the DNC convention concerning Kamala. Okay, the next name that's been thrown about is Gavin Newsom. So first card out with him was the Empress. That's a pretty strong card. It's a major arcana. Second card is also a major arcana. This is the Lover's card. Now, Lover's card has to do with partnership, strategic partnership, business partnership, coming together for a specific purpose. So that's actually very favorable for him as well. Third card out for him is the Strength card. Again, another major arcana. These cards so far are lining up really well for him to, I would say, be the nominee. Let's see what else we get. The next card is the 4 of Wands. This is a card of celebration, happiness, good times, cheer, joy. So that's also a very favorable card for Gavin Newsom. Last card on him is the Ace of Cups. Again, a very favorable card, a card of new beginnings. So based on these 5 cards, there's nothing negative here. I would say he has a very strong chance at becoming the nominee for president on the Democrat ticket. Next person up is a person by the name of Mark Kelly. Now, I don't know much about him, but I heard his name thrown out there, so I'm going to throw his name into the ring. First card out on him is a Page of Pentacles. Ooh, a messenger. Tells us there's something to pay attention to with him. He could be in the running. Next card out on him was the 6 of Cups. This is also very favorable. Card of innocence, nostalgia. I wonder if he may be, if he's not, he could be in the running, I would think, either for the Dem nominee or maybe VP. Next card for him is the 8 of Swords. Okay, well, maybe this changes things. So the 8 of Swords is kind of like you're hemmed in, you're restricted. So, and it's actually facing back to Gavin Newsom. So maybe Gavin Newsom pulls ahead because Gavin had very favorable cards for this. Next is the 8 of Pentacles. It's like you're working on something you're working toward. But you know, it's right under that 8 of Swords, and that's a card of restriction, hemmed in, looking back at Gavin. I think Gavin's going to beat him out if he's even a contender. Okay. Next is the 10 of Swords, the card of endings. Okay. So that changes things. Yeah. So if his name is brought up, I don't think he will be ultimately picked for the Democrat nominee. Okay, next person up was Michelle Obama. Michelle Obama. Now we have the Queen of Wands. So very favorable card, very regal. But yet next to it, we have the Two of Swords. This can be a card of not wanting to do something, not wanting to look at something. She may not want to be the Democrat nominee. I know a lot of people like her and want her to be, but she may not want it. Next card up was the Two, another Two here, another Two of Wands. This is a card of looking to the future. And that's right underneath this Two of Swords, which is I don't want to do this. I'm not looking at this. So her future is I'm not looking to be the Democrat nominee. I don't think she wants it. Based on the cards. Okay, based on the cards. Next card is the Queen of Pentacles. So she does have a lot of leadership capability. But having the Queen and those two twos kind of in between the two queens, that's interesting. Yeah, I think she's looking for someone else or something else. Last card is also a Two. We have the Two of Cups. This card is very favorable. But again, I think it's with her mindset. I don't think she is interested, at least in that role. All right, so next, let's see. The other person I wrote down was Elizabeth Warren. So Elizabeth Warren, oops, that was Michelle. Let me get to Elizabeth. Okay, Elizabeth Warren, her first card out was the Emperor. Very strong, major arcana. It's crossed by the Six of Swords. This is the card of moving on or having to divert and go a new direction. Next card on her was the Ace of Pentacles. This card's very favorable. New beginnings, money, finance, new things coming in for her. Oops, I just dropped this card here. Fourth card up was the Knight of Pentacles. This is a card of, it's a messenger, tells us there's something to pay attention to with this, but the Knight of Pentacles can be things kind of moving slow. So I'm not getting a real, like she's definitely going to be I don't think she will. And the next is the Seven of Swords. This is about having to play your cards just right and having to be careful. It can indicate a tricky situation where you have to really navigate things very strategically and carefully. That to me, I don't think so. I don't think she'll be the Democrat nominee for president. Now, I haven't looked at vice president, so any of these names could still be in the mix. So let's see here. Next, the last question I had was on, is it someone else? Okay, are we looking at someone else? We have the Hermit. This is a major arcana. Hermit, this is like going within, searching, seeking. Ace of Wands. So this is a card of new beginnings, taking action. Next is the Two of Pentacles. This is weighing your options. Do we do this? Do we do that? So new beginnings, searching, seeking. What do we do here? Next is, oh, this is cute. This is a new deck, so I'm still, God, that's a cute picture. Okay, I gotta show you guys. This is adorable. Especially if you're a cat lover. That's just cute. I love the colors and the cups, and this is, Ten of Cups is super favorable. So there could be some eyes on someone else. And then another messenger. The Knight of Cups is making an offer. So, wow. Okay, so there could be someone else that perhaps the DNC is looking to nominate, and maybe they make an offer to someone else. But ultimately, the best cards by far fall on Gavin Newsom. Okay, so I think he will be the Democrat nominee. Now, I didn't look at Hillary Clinton, and there was this, looking within messenger that there could be someone else. So maybe she's in the running too. But Gavin Newsom by far wins this round, at least out of these 5 people. So we'll see what happens. The convention for them is coming up first part of August, so we'll see what they select. We'll see what happens. All right, everybody, thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Bye for now.